what you need to know about your life right now at this moment of time. Let's check. But remember, it's a collective reading. To book a paid private reading, the only option is to email me at divinemothersguidance@gmail.com. And if you see any account in TikTok that is following you after commenting on my video, there will be a lot of accounts who will be following you, offering you a DM reading, saying it is my backup ID, give you WhatsApp number of Nigeria. Those are not me. Don't be scammed. I have permanently turned off the TikTok message. So you will never be able to communicate with me on TikTok. So whoever is communicating, it is not me. The only option is to email me at divinemothersguidance@gmail.com. Copy it from the screen, or the ideal option, go to my YouTube channel, Let's Ask Tarot. Please subscribe to my channel and copy it from there, because that's safe. And yeah, just remember that. That's the only email address. If you misspell, it goes to scammers. There is a reason we are saying these days people are really getting crazy with the scammers. So I have to do this. And if you don't like this, book a paid private reading, honey. It's like YouTube free. You need to accept it with ads. So the first card jumped. So this is Intuition Tarot. But this tarot has, I will take it as a reversals. So this is coming as upright Ace of Coins. So that is saying like an offer, flourishing, meeting someone new, stable, security, abundance, and potential. So most of the time, this is something like a very solid offer. It can be finances. It can be a new beginning with your job, with your money, some kind of money coming towards you, something new. Also, you need to understand, we recently had a very powerful eclipse. Okay. So during this time, lot of major karmic cycles are closing. So it can be that 13:13 on the clock. So maybe karma is not only with our relationship, honey. We have karma with everybody, like our friend, family, our concept about relationship, or money. Karma is everywhere. So it feels like after you closed a massive karma or karmic cycle, or you released a karmic cycle, some kind of opportunity, some kind of growth offer is coming. And this can be something that it can gonna give you some long-term opportunity. So whatever is coming right now, when it comes, it might not appear like a big thing, but it can, in some cases, it has the potential to give you some long-term commitment. In some cases, that says someone new. Okay, meeting someone new. It can be some new person coming into your life as a romantic interest. Also, maybe the old person coming forward towards you with some kind of security, things like that. So that's a good start. What else is going on here? So a new beginning. So I take it as a Fool, a Spirit. Okay, the Fool come upright. So it says the keywords: the Fool, new beginning, setting out, spontaneous adventure, realistic potential, carefree opportunity, the unknown. These two cards together, it's definitely telling me something really new beginning coming in your life. These two cards came up like this. So some new definitely beginning coming with your life. And you are being advised that whatever is the new beginning, go ahead with that. Do not hold on. Do not create a lot of fuss in the mind. Even though it is an opportunity, but with this unknown fear, there will be opportunity for growth, because these two cards together is showing me that it is really, really good. It is idealistic potential. So there is a lot of potential in this opportunity that is coming out on your way. A new beginning. So it can be a new job offer, a new business, or a complete new thought process, a new life to begin with, a new timeline for yourself, a new relationship with somebody, or a old past person coming forward and a new beginning with that new person. So it can be a lot of things, but it's really a beautiful beginning with something solid. This time you are building the foundation on the solid thing, which it's like, it is like a seed. So when you plant the seed, it grows into a real big tree. That kind of opportunity that I'm sensing here. Okay, so it looks very good. So it's gone up. Okay, so what else about this opportunity? What is this opportunity all about? Nine of Swords in reverse. It says emotional anguish, regret, emotional baggage, past life trauma to heal, guilt, intense feeling, unresolved issues. So it means like currently you are going through a regret or something, some loss that you had. Like maybe you lost a person, maybe you lost a relationship, or maybe you some kind of serious trauma that is there, like you are trying to get out of this. It's an emotional baggage. So it is like you are in a very regret energy. It's probably not sleeping at night. It's an intense feeling, very intense. Maybe during, or it can be it's a past trauma. It can be something that happened quite a long time back, but probably right now it is coming on the surface. Probably you try to suppress it for quite a long time, but this is the time when it is coming on the surface. This is the powerful transition going on in the planets. This transition is bringing out all the trauma that we are not facing, we suppressed. So anything that you didn't process before, it is now coming up on the surface. You need to process it and you need to release it. It is a very ideal time for this. So if it is something that you had a relationship that ended and you didn't give a closure to yourself, or they didn't give you a closure and you're still holding on to this is the time to process it and release it. You can do a small ritual to do this. The way you can do it, it's like, if the person, today I did a reading and that's what I told them, so I'm gonna suggest it to you. If that person didn't give you any closure, you write down all the feelings you're feeling about the situation. Also, you at the end of the day, like in your, first of all, your thought process, that I feel this is what happened, I feel this is what happened. At the end of the day, you write, and I give myself the closure. Give a version of the thought that you resonate with the most, with your intuition, and you write it down that this is the solution and I let it go. I don't need any closure from this person. I let it go. I let it go and I deserve peace. It is not serving my higher good, so I let it go. So you just write down all your feelings, all right, and then take it outside and burn it. Burn it, because that's the way the fire energy with the Aries, the new moon, like the Aries eclipse we had on the Aries. So Aries new moon. So that's something like very powerful. So I would say Aries is the energy of fire, right? It's a fire energy. It is a fire sign. So you use the fire magic at this time to let it go. So just do this and release it. And that's the way you can let go. Process the way you do. You can do anything that helps you to do it. Process the unresolved trauma and let them go, because that is actually holding you backwards from this new beginning that is being offered towards you. So it's the universe is telling you that let it go, release it. Because see, if something is meant to be in your life, releasing doesn't mean letting go forever. They can come back later on in a better shape and form, but for now it is not serving you. You are ready for a next chapter of your life. That thing, that form, that shape is not, of whatever it is, job, opportunity, relationship, human, okay, it's not serving you anymore. So you need to let that go right now. If it's meant to be in your life, you will come back in a different shape and form. But for now, you need to close this chapter to start the new beginning. You need to remove the garbage from your room to bring the new furniture in. Make sense? Yes. Four of Wands reversed. People divided, lack of support, delusion, unwelcome, family problems, divorce, cancel events, discard. So it feels like it's about these things all about some kind of separation, the pain and the suffering that you are going through. It's for a relationship where you had a divorce, or maybe it's like a separation or something that happened, and that's probably the reason you are holding on to the pain and the suffering. And when we are holding on to long time rather than processing and letting go, okay, that's not going to help you, because holding on to the hope that this person is going to come back for a long time, it's not good to you. It's not good for your healing. We know that, right? This is very cliche. But the fact is, what are you holding on? You are not holding on to the person. Maybe a part of you try to relive that incident again, because something happened in that ending of that connection that your brain still processing, could not make sense out of it. It sounds like quite like it shouldn't have ended. It doesn't make sense to me. So you want to relive that life so that you can do it differently this time and let it go. But you know what? That's only I would say unhealthy attachment to that situation. Whatever happened, it happened. It just turned out to be exactly the way it was supposed to. Your brain is not taking that because you thought differently. It doesn't really mean that you have to relive the pain again and process it differently. You can envision in your mind, go to the meditation and see the whole incident playing out the way you want it. Okay, just envision, go into meditation and envision that this exactly turned out the way you want. And then you see that you had the energetic cord connected between you and this guy, and you just let them go. I just release it from my mind now, from my energetic field right now. Cut the cord and let them go. I release you. Okay, you don't really have to go back to that relationship cycle again to relieve that. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that you can do it in your setting an intention in your mind, in your brain, because your subconscious doesn't know what you're thinking and what is real going on. So do that. It is going to help you to release and process that trauma that you're still unresolved and you're holding on to. Sometimes people come to me telling it's such a long of time breakup happened, but they still can't let them go. The star is coming as a reverse. Lack of faith, lacking inspiration of faith, hopeless, negativity, bored, despair. You probably are somebody who doesn't even believe the opportunity that is coming on your way, because you are feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm so ill-fated. Luck is not there in my side. I will never, nothing good is going to happen to my life anymore. I'm not lucky in love. I'm not lucky in money, or whatever the negative thoughts you are telling you. That is actually your blockage. That you also might be telling, I will never be able to get over this person. I will be forever in pain. I will be forever like that. No. Just change the narrative in your mind. Just change the narrative in your mind. This is very, very important right now. So these negative feelings that you are holding on to, that is actually just blocking the new beginning that is coming in your way. Honey, it is time to make room for the new beginning. If you don't let go the past, how will you gonna receive that new beginning? Because that's what you deserve. That's a commitment. No on and off relationship, no inconsistency, no questioning every time where I'm standing in this person's life. Because that you have been doing, or the relationship or the job, whatever was not serving you. No point. You need to let it go. You need to close the chapter. Unless you close the chapter and open the path for the new beginning, you are blocking your life. So this is very, very important that you let go all those things, because specifically it is happening for the relationship trauma. That's what I can see. That betrayal trauma, that's very, 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 very painful. It is like somebody left you in a pain without giving you any clue, and you see them moving on happily. Their life is doing so good, and you are suffering. Every piece of, you shattered. Every part of you is broken, and you're just questioning yourself. All that I thought about this person, all those things I saw, is it all wrong? Like everything is delusional, or I just made up in my mind. How can this person living so happily, doing third parties, fourth parties? Like, did I even mean anything to this person's life? I know, I've been there. I know your pain. But you know what? More you try to explain their behavior, you are ruining your own mental peace. Don't explain their behavior. Don't try to ask for an explanation. Just give yourself the explanation. What I heard about that person is just a version of this person that I created in my mind, like a holographic image that this person is like that. They're never gonna do this. They're so good. They're so kind. They truly love me. They're loyal. No matter whatever they're doing, they will be always loyal to me. They will never leave me. I can be myself with this person. I have the freedom to be myself. I did that in my life. I did that. I feel like no matter whatever is going to happen, they love me. They always love me. They can never leave me, but they can. They do. But how it turns out in future, that's a different story. But the situation is people can do that. So don't give so much of clean chit to somebody like they will be always with me. They are so good. 2 on the counter. When they are good, so good. No, honey, those doesn't work. It is just an image of the person that you created in your mind. That's what you're suffering from. So now make an agreement with your mind and going back and seeing that same situation turning in your favor and the way you want it. And then do the energetic cord cutting. Let this person go. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. It is kind of like lack of energy, of experience, controlling, ruthless, boorish. So it is like you are not feeling any inspiration. But it's, you know what? You need to bring the spark back to yourself. It's your responsibility. It is your spark. You need to bring it back. You cannot let other person's action, their inability, their trauma to control your life. This person did whatever they did because their inability. They are not strong enough. They don't have the personality to stand up the love that you wanted to offer to this person. That's okay. That's their inability. That's what their limitation. Accept that and let them go. Let them go. Because this is what you can give me and that's not good enough for me. That's it. What else can we do? It's suffering, it's pain, but sitting there and suffering in pain, it's not fair. Also at the same time saying this 111 on the counter and moving forward it's not easy. It's okay to still love them and still heal. It's okay to keep the hope alive that one day this person will come back. Still you can heal. Still you can move forward. Leave that hope like a candle in the corner of the room in your heart and move on. I'm not asking that close the door permanently for them. Leave the door open if you want to. If that is the catalyst of your healing, let them. Let that light, let that hope still be there. But you know what? Even the hope is there. You can still move on and heal. Take one day at a time. Focus on your life. Focus on your healing. Focus on your growth. Do not wait for this person. I don't know whether this person is coming back or any other person coming back. But new opportunity is coming back, which is really, really beautiful. Open your path for that, sweetheart. And I know it is hard. When somebody smashed you, completely break the image of you have that person, they can never do this. And then you see that doing. Been there. I have been there. But everybody's karma. Let them deal with the happiness that they are going. You are left with this. Now you have to deal with this. You can do it. Okay? Take care of yourself. Bye.